a verse of the Tantra which we practiced last week. We are going to repeat that again. Feeble breath, sucking air, no thoughts, stillness, preside in eternity. The first line says feeble breath. Last week, I think someone asked me how you can reach this state of feeble breath. Right here, the feeble breath means you're not about to focus, you're already focused. The first line itself tells you that you already gained focus, you're already watching your breath, and you already know the state of stillness. You're closer to that stillness already. That means there is few more things you have to do prior to this. Before you get this state of feeble breath, you have to focus, you have to remove your thoughts, and you have to focus on your breath alone. The next line comes the sucking air. The sucking air here simply means, this again I wanted to explain a little bit, the sensation. Please remember, there is always an object for you to focus in meditation, right? We choose an object. Here, the object is our breath. Within that breath, when the breath goes in and comes out, we don't see breath, right? We can only feel the sensation. This is why I always say Tantra is about the feelings and emotions. Here, the sucking air simply means the sensation. So when you suck in air through your nostrils, you're going to feel the air. So that is the sensation you have to focus on. This is our object now. There was breath, it becomes feeble and feeble. Now it becomes the only sensation that you feel in your nostrils, the air coming in. Sometimes the speed of the air, right? This is the sensation. What happens next is the state of enlightenment we talk about. No thoughts, stillness. When you focus on this minute sensation of your breath in your nostrils, if you are focusing on this 100% without any deviation, without any distraction, that means your thoughts are all gone, right? If you are focusing on one thing, you cannot focus on two things at the same time, right? Since you are focusing on the sensation, all these thoughts are somewhere, is gone. This is the state, no thoughts, stillness. While you are observing this sensation in your nostril, you suddenly realize there are no thoughts. This is where you slowly take away your attention on that breath, on that sensation, and you become aware of your external environment and yourself, and you know that there is no more mind, there is no more thoughts. And that state, you feel the sensation. I shouldn't call this as a feeling, that stillness. Your mind is totally still. It's not having any kind of movement. It's like something which is not moving. You are just feeling that stillness. The stillness is there and you are aware of it. Nothing more. You're not thinking about the stillness. You're just aware of this stillness. And when you are aware of the stillness, do not go back to your breath or the sensation. You just be in that stillness and sustain it. That's where the fourth line comes in. You preside in the eternity. In that time, when you are experiencing that stillness, there is no time. It's like eternity. What is eternity? There is no time when this started, who you are, what this environment is. You are still here, and that sense of timelessness continues. This again doesn't mean you are completely blank. Blankness is not meditation. When you go things blank and you do not know what happened in those few minutes, that means you might be sleeping. So this is different. You have to be in that eternity. You are aware of your environment. You are aware of your body, but you are not no more aware of your ego. You are aware of this stillness. You are there to experience it. So that is what we are going to practice now. If there are any questions, please ask me before we practice this one more time. So I hope you are ready. Let's get started. We go one step at a time and try to get to that state. Let's begin this meditation. You may want to sit straight, your body completely relaxed. Hold your hands together. Your body should not be a distraction. And now begin to focus on your breath. You focus on your natural breath, whatever way it goes in and comes out. Just slowly focus on it. And there is no pressure. It is just a gentle way of just looking at it. Just like you get up in the morning, you look at the sun, just like that. Just look at it. There is no effort involved here because the breath is there all the time. You're just bringing your attention to it. Just like touching something with your gentle fingers or hands, you're just looking at it. Keep that focus. You're breathing in, breathing out. The flow of air is so gentle. It goes and comes out. You're just following the breath. Your body is completely relaxed and you are comfortable watching your breath. No effort is involved. You are not trying to force. You are not going to put pressure on yourself. You are gently watching this breath. While you're doing so, the breath slowly, it just fades away. And it's very, very slow. And it is very feeble for you to detect. Here again, you are simply moving away from the faster breath to a slower breath naturally. You're not forcing yourself. You're just naturally coming to that focus. When your focus is going much, much deeper and deeper, you just feel that feebleness. The breath has become feeble and feeble, but there is breath. The breath hasn't gone away. You are simply watching it. While you become aware of this feeble breath, now you put your attention on the sensation. The sensation is your nostrils. You can feel the chillness of the air that touches your nostrils, and sometimes warmth. It may be cold or warm air that you feel in your nostrils. So your focus is on that sensation. You are not trying to find your nostrils or the nose. It's about the sensation. You feel something, right? That feeling of air going in. You just focus on that feeling. It just goes in. When you suck in the air, when the air goes in, that's when you feel. Your focus is only in that. It is not when it comes out. Forget about coming out. You just focus on as you take in. As you focus on that sensation, you are aware of your body. You are aware of your sitting. You are sitting on a chair or on the floor. You are fully aware of it, but you are focusing on that sensation. When you do that, just watch that quietness, that calmness, which is there, and you become aware of it. Nothing is moving. You are focusing on that sensation, and you take a step back and then see that your mind is still. Your mind is not moving. You are simply aware of it, and you continue in that stillness. When that stillness seems to be disturbed, just go back to that sensation. Just try to look at that breath again, the sensation, and then you step back. And you continue with that stillness and see for yourself. There is no time. The stillness is there all the time. And you become aware of your own self for the first time. And it is just there. There is no beginning. There is no end. You are just there. And you are completely aware of this feeling of being here, and nothing is disturbing you. You are one with this stillness. The stillness is there, and you are fully aware of it. Let's continue this in silence. And then when it ends, you will hear the bell. Just continue with that stillness and be aware of your body, and at the same time enjoy that stillness, that calmness, which is coming from your own mind. let's end this meditation.